Yo, what's going on, Hellies? Real quick before I start this video, it's General Collins, aka General Cornbread. Before I start this video, I need you guys to hit that like button and subscribe. Also join our Discord where we post updates on our server in-game, host events, and you get to connect with our ranks. We would love to have you in our community, and secondly, if you want to go that extra mile, feel free to join our Patreon and get access to all kinds of cool stuff, man. Whitelists, monthly care packages, donator roles, and chats, you know what I'm saying? Many more perks along the way. All of these links can be found below, and as always, we appreciate all your help. Enjoy the video. Unless you've been living under a rock, Squad has announced one of the biggest updates in years. If you haven't heard it or seen it, here's a quick recap. Basically, the game wants to shift directions. Not faster, not too much slower, but they want to increase the firefight for players. Introducing new features like better suppression, picture-in-picture scopes, 3D recoil, arm fatigue. Many other features are going to get explored in this video, but basically this is going to be game changing, and for me, being the player I am, I kind of like it. I like milsim. I'm a milsim clan owner, so they're making it more milsim-y, to be honest with you. Way more realistic, different movements, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, so the first thing I noticed heavily right away is that when you see me sway side to side with my scope, the scope looks amazing. I mean, they did their job. It looks like a scope. It looks right. It looks how it's supposed to be. It moves. When I move, it looks like I'm holding it with two hands. A+. So after letting off a couple rounds and letting off a few shots, I started to notice a couple things. That automatic fire is just, it's perfect, man. Where it's at right now, what they did to it, it's perfect. It's where it is because it opens up the role for the machine gunner. That's all I asked for. Great. Great. A+. You know what I'm saying? The suppression is reserved for the machine gunner. You cannot just fire automatically and it be accurate like how it used to be. Look at that beautiful blur. Man, this gun feels amazing to play with, guys. The bounce, the recoil, the shoulder jiggle, it's all there. This is the 3D recoil that we're talking about adding, and I'm all here for it. The machine gunner is pure suppression. That's what it needs to be. I mean, it's meant for automatic. It's meant to be slapped down with a bipod and shot. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. A+. So the first thing I noticed is that M4s with smaller sights or an iron sight are way more effective at full auto at close range. Now, if you have an ACOG, you might be able to pull off that automatic fire shot, but to be honest, in this new game, I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm just gonna have me a nice little ACOG on everything. I'm running ACOG everything, this whole section. To be honest, I get this feature A+ for its realism, the gun sway, the fact that an ACOG is good for distance. And that's what it's good for distance. It should not be good for CQB and things like that, because if you have a giant 1.5 magnetom scope or, you know what I'm saying, 2 times mag scope, bruh, you're not seeing shit. I'm sorry. Suppression. That is the name of this fucking gun. Suppression. Man, this is all I'm going to use this thing for. I can't wait. I'm excited. Bruh, the bounce, the recoil, everything, the scope jiggle, the blur, bruh, suppression. That's all I gotta say. A fucking plus. The infamous Law and Order. A little bit longer to sight in. A lot longer to sight in. Same juicy fucking hit though. Just added more sway, added that arm fatigue, added that actual, you know, bounce when you're trying to aim something. Now it's Big Boy's turn. M136, 300 meter shot. Still decent to sight in. It's not as long as the Law, so I respect that. So they got rid of my baby, scooting and shooting. I used to love to be able to run and shoot at the same damn time, and that scope used to not move an inch. But now, man, you try to run and shoot, you're going to see all the inside of your scope, man. But that's good. That's great. Like I said, I'm all for realism, and just keep everything I said in the beginning of this shit in mind. And to recap that, they're trying to increase firefights. They're trying to slow down the game slightly, not horribly, where it's going to be clunky and chunky, but slow down the game, increase the firefight length, and the chances of survivability, and the realism of the actual game. I'm all for it. A plus. All right, now we're into our CQB part of the video, and this is what I was talking about earlier. If you're CQB and you got an ACOG, take that bullshit off, please. This is the problem. You can't hit shit, you can't see shit if it's right in front of you. Your accuracy is going to be disgusting because you have to hip fire basically everything, right? I'm not even going to run the ACOG, to be honest. Now, it's no hate on the game, no disrespect to the game. I'm just saying in general, if you're trying to do CQB, take that shit off. If you have an ACOG, play your role. You're going to be playing distance, further back, a lot more retention, a lot more long peak holding and shit like that, and long shots, to be honest with you. Just long shots in general. You're not going to be taking real up close and personal CQB things like this. Now, if you want to do that, you need to run your butt buddy. That goddamn red dot sight or that damn iron sight. That's when it comes in clutch. So actually player roles and loadouts are going to play way more of an effect in the game going forward, which is game changing for a lot of squads and a lot of people that actually play this game. So I would love to see how it actually runs when the game is done. A plus. All right, now we got that red dot sight. Same thing I was talking about earlier. Way better CQB. The sight picture is just amazing. Close quarters, I can shoot things from 50, 60 meters. I'll be fine. 100 meters plus, I suggest the ACOG. 100, 200 meters, things like that. Super long range ACOG sights for sure. If you have a red dot sight on, don't even fucking engage. I wouldn't even fucking engage. In the new game, the way the weapon sway is and the way the gun sway is, you're not gonna hit shit after like 100 meters, bro. I'm just gonna let you guys know. So if you have an ACOG, use that damn ACOG to your advantage, all right? And then don't use it to your disadvantage by running in buildings trying to gun like spray. It's gonna be more like Tarkov when it comes to gameplay. So you can't just run, gun, and shoot. It's way more strategic, way more tactical. I'm all here for it. A plus. Now, I know some of you like, wait, why the video ends so quick? What happened to the Russian side? Now, the Russian side is there in the playtest, but for me, a lot of the scopes were broken. So it wasn't even worth showing you guys a full run through of mainly the Russian side when a lot of the scopes for me personally, just didn't work on the Russian side on this playtest. But hopefully, if it gets back working or if it's something wrong with my files, I'm going to try and fix it. Then I'll bring the Russian side out in the next video. I appreciate you guys for watching. All in all, this review, I give it an A plus. I mean, to be honest with you, this playtest, the things they're bringing to the game, I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. To be honest, my first thoughts when they brought it out, I'm like, okay, this can go wrong. This can be chunky, clunky, a little bit too slow. It might discourage a lot of people from playing the game if it's too slow, super too slow. You know what I'm saying? But nah, the way the game feels, it feels good. I run at a good speed. I shoot at a good speed. It feels realistic. Like I'm actually bringing up a weapon. I can't just stop shooting and be instant. I have to actually like bring the weapon up to ready, and then I can actually shoot. You know what I'm saying? It's not. There's no more point and click. There's no more camera scopes. There's no more BS suppression where people are popping up shooting through your suppression. All that is gone. So I'm all here for it. 3D recoil, all that. So bring it on, squad. This review A plus.